Introduction. Greetings, meatbags. Raxo thinks his dreams have finally come true. We're here to remind him, and you, he couldn't be more wrong.
My LLC that, I was getting started. And I am genuinely and honestly proud to say that as of 4 a.m. this morning, that I, Chance Wilkins, am now the proud owner of Fallen Mask Records LLC. I registered the paperwork yesterday, and I just got the paperwork back in the email this morning. So I, Chance Wilkins, officially own Fallen Mask Records LLC.
Congratulations, Meaty Me. What you see as a step towards success is actually yet another benchmark of failure. And we're going to be right here to remind you and anyone else just how far you managed to not go.
And I also now own the domain as well, so I can start setting up everything in the domain and getting the website set up and whatnot. But this for me is such a life-changing thing. Like, I can't even describe to you guys how excited I am.
For anybody new who might be feeling angry that it looks like Raxo has finally achieved something, we want to show you why you're wrong. We're going back in time to his old Shadow Blade channel before Marty found him. Here he is, talking about how excited he was to finally be making a living with Patreon.
Check out my Patreon. What up, guys? It's your boy Shadowblade. I want to say welcome to my Patreon and my YouTube channel. If you haven't checked out my Patreon, the link will be on my homepage in the description where all my links are at, so be looking for that. It's up there.
Leave it to Raxo when you're looking for dumb things to say. Who else do you know that could, with a straight face, say, "Welcome to my Patreon," and immediately follow that up with, "If you haven't checked out my Patreon, the link will be below." Hey, C8, say something equally as stupid, will ya?
Welcome to my garage. If you haven't checked it out, it's not here.
That'll work, thanks.
So yeah, come on in, hang out, kick it with me. I do have new music coming out real soon for you guys. Even though I do not have a computer at this time, I am working through via mobile device on some new stuff. As you guys can see, I got some new gear. Rocking the Black Ops 2 shirt.
Seriously, we've watched and even AI modeled the Goblin himself. This is a necessary part of his rage cycle, for you see, it's our theory that at this point a good fraction of his anger comes from his belief that the game is over. In his mind, he's won. We should all know it and gracefully stop pointing out uncomfortable facts. The fact that the trolling continues almost as usual really pisses him off, in our opinion anyway. We're gonna look at another recent video in an effort to back up our theory. In fact, rather than going back to watching himself congratulate for nothing, let's just skip there now.
Community as a whole. Because this is some shit that needs to be spoken about. See, a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here like to be little haters. And the thing that gets me with the whole troll thing is, what pleasure do you gain from fucking someone's life up? What pleasure do you gain from ruining their fucking day?
Time for some truth, Chancey Pants. The person most responsible for ruining your life the way you have is you. You chose to turn a sleepover into a trauma, then later tried to weaponize it by painting yourself as the victim. Guess what? People don't like liars, sickos, or lying sickos who play victim. But wait! That's not all! Tell him what else he's done to win this unenviable life position L0.
Sure thing. Cyraxx, you failed the most basic test of decent humanity, and to this day, you still blame the person who tested you for being right about you. That's right, Raxo. Nobody told you to reach out to bullied teens. You did that. Kate suspected you were a creep. She approached you as a 14-year-old. You sent pictures of your penis. Pictures. Plural! You asked for nudes. You said nothing when she mentioned she was going to be 15. Then you told her, like most predators do, that you both made a big mistake. A theoretical 14-year-old would have indeed been making the mistake. However, you, the 30-year-old at the time, were looking to get a nut handled. Plain and simple. That's not a mistake, that's a disease.
Like, why do it? I mean, at the end of the day, you're just making some poor innocent fucking person feel like fucking shit. Far worse than they probably already do.
This is why Meaty Me.
And I'll tell you this right now. The one thing I am fucking tired of is having to fucking answer the same fucking goddamn questions over and over and over again. I don't need to explain shit to no fucking body, bro. I don't need to explain shit. Cause see, with the whole allegation shit, I already shot that shit out of the water, but it's like...
Actually, no, you didn't. You think you have, but your rebuttals have been impotent and unconvincing. Much like your acting. See, entrapment is not a crime. It's a rule police have to avoid breaking. Police, the cops, the fuzz, the law. If the police entrap someone, know what happens? The person gets a free pass, and the police get disciplined. Nobody goes to jail. Entrapment is just a big word you try to hide behind. Then there is your actual rebuttal to the Kate texts. You said she told you she was 18 over the phone. We call bullshit, but even if we allow that she did say that, the fact that you failed to even bring up the age difference when she said she was 14 in the text speaks volumes. As does your final message, the one about mistakes we mentioned earlier. You knew damn well the person you were sexting with wasn't 18. This is why people won't let it go. It's proof that given the opportunity, you'd willing take advantage of a vulnerable teen. Normal people would not have fallen into her trap. Only sickos like you, Raxo.
No one wants to fucking listen. Why that is, I don't fucking know. I've already proven, at least, on 30 different fucking occasions that I'm not a... Okay? I've already proven this a bajillion fucking goddamn times. Because every time I confront any motherfucker on anything, like for the whole thing with me supposedly talking to kids, where's the evidence of that, motherfucker? I don't see it. It's not there. It doesn't fucking exist. Everybody always out here talking about, oh, well, there's proof. Where's that then? Where's the so-called proof at? Let's fucking see it, motherfuckers. Let's fucking see the goddamn proof. Because anytime I confront anybody like William Gloryhole, WordBoi, or any fucking body, there's no proof at all. Like, where's this supposed proof at? I would have loved to see this shit, because every single fucking time I ask for current, up-to-date...
It doesn't need to be current. Sickos like you don't change. The fact that you went through all the way to completion is all the proof most people need that you'd be willing to do it again, and thus are a threat. Simple, really.
Motherfucking proof. Nobody has anything. And whenever I bring up points about Music Biz Marty doing illegal shit, like when he illegally entrapped me and did what he did, nobody wants to bring up the fact that he illegally entrapped somebody doing shady fucking shit, but yet everybody wants to question me, when they should really be questioning him, or questioning people like William Gloryhole or WordBoi. It's all stupid shit. I don't need to explain shit to nobody anymore, and I am not going to explain shit to anybody any fucking more.
You can't explain this shit, Raxo. That's why your so-called explanations don't work. But on a side note, folks aren't gonna see you refusing to address your sickery as proof of innocence. If you do manage to find someone who likes your content, you need to be willing to address them if they ask if what they've heard is true. But hey, don't worry, the chances of that actually happening are really remote.
If people want to be dumb enough to believe the stupid shit and the lies that are out there about me, and all the fake ass evidence out there, by all means, believe what you want. But me, I am sick and tired of fucking having to explain myself every fucking goddamn time. Prime example, when I was on Blame Katie's channel the other day, explaining what's going on with the whole Alex Tiffany thing and how he's being fake as fuck, which, by the way, if y'all didn't know, that motherfucker's sitting in prison right now, so, hi Alex.
Ouch, taking flack from Meaty Me. Deserved flack.
But you know, like I said, when I was on, like, you have genuinely good people out here trying to make great content. You have people like myself who enjoy the content that we make, like me. I do vocal covers, I do artwork, and I do gaming. And I also do my own shit with music. Or I do studio sessions where I show how I create my music. There's nothing wrong with that. That is original content.
On the surface, no, what you described is pretty much what a creator should be doing. It's how you do it, and the end result people have issues with. You don't create stuff, you mutilate it. You take things other people have done, make them worse, and call it art. Regardless of the format, and the things you don't steal, you suck at. Compare your gameplay to someone who actually knows what they're doing. It's obvious you're not even close to their level. Then there's your ridiculous commentary. Ugh. The list goes on with things you do wrong.
Right there, that is original content. But then you got people like William Gloryhole and WordBoi making these fake ass fucking YouTube channels.
Anyway, for the rest of this video, we're just gonna show proof that he's irritated the trolling continues. He's also going to contradict himself quite delightfully too. Watch.
Here's why the old days of YouTube need to come back. Because back then, people used to look out for each other. There was none of this, oh, I'm gonna steal your content and upload it and make money off of it, and you're not gonna get paid one dime. There was no stealing other people's content. It was, if you saw something, or you saw an AMV, which for those of you that are, you know, not of that era, if you don't know what
an AMV, or anime music video, is basically taking other people's content to create a video. In this case, someone would take a copyrighted song, then put copyrighted anime scenes over it as a music video. It's funny how he's cool with using other people's stuff, but hates people using his, especially considering he's been known to outright steal. The most popular video on his old Shadowblade channel is a stolen remix of a song from The Fifth Element combined with video motion sickness.
No, they don't. I live rent-free in theirs. But like I said, you can think what you want. And if I didn't live rent-free in their head, then why do they make content about me every single fucking day?
Well, that's easy, Raxo. You do something stupid pretty much every single day, and you do it in public. Don't need to be a genius to figure this out.
People think that William and Entrapment and all these people live rent-free in my head. And if that was the case, then why do you not ever see me hardly making any videos on them? People say that William Gloryhole is keeping you in check by doing what he's doing. No, he's not. Prime example, William Gloryhole sitting here saying, by people like William Gloryhole and N-word. But what gets me, William Gloryhole, is what do you think you're proving Because this is a legitimate question for you. And I want you, matter of fact, William, what I want you to do when I ask you this question, I want you to watch this video back. Because like I said, I don't give a fuck about what people say about me. People can have their opinions. People can run their mouths. I don't fucking care. I genuinely don't care. And it's funny, I know what people are going to say, well, you're reading the chat. Actually, I'm not. I'm looking at the fucking camera. Have fun at your 9 to 5 there, buddy boy. See, this is what I mean. This is the kind of shit that's dumb. While William's over here doing dumb shit. I'm not even paying attention to the chat. Like this whole I'm 30 but I was 14 shit. You think you're phasing somebody, but you're not. You may as well be talking to yourself there, buddy. Mr. Daywalker, you may as well be talking to yourself. Fucking steal my shit and re-upload my shit. That's not talent. It's called being fake as fuck. No, they don't. I live rent-free in theirs. But like I said, you can think what you want. You're reading the chat. Actually, I'm not. I'm looking at the fucking camera. Because me, I don't give a fuck about what anybody says. If you're a hater, have fun hating. I mean, look at me. I made a change in my life. I own my own fucking record label and have been working on music since the other night. I'm what? What? God damn it.
Don't you wish all his videos and live streams could end like that? The instant switch from smug to shit? Anyway, to loop back to the original point, just because some dumbass bought Raxo and LLC doesn't mean his dream has finally come true. It hasn't, and we'll be here to remind him with this table. Thank you for checking this out. We hope your week is very cool. Especially if you're in the northern hemisphere where it's getting pretty damn hot.